Hello Gundam fans, this is Prime92, and today I'll be looking at the 1144 high grade full armor Unicorn Gundam in destroy mode from the final episode of Gundam Unicorn. And this thing is very nice with the clear green cycle frame. Definitely my favorite interpretation of the Unicorn. And everything else is the same, it's just different clear pieces. Still as good as the other ones. Don't really have any problem with it. Oh well, aside from this V-fin in the middle piece, falls off all the time. I don't remember if the original did that before I painted it. It's annoying. But it is a very nice looking kit with the clear green, and it does have some stickers. You got the forehead camera. Nothing on the back. You have the eyes. A little white on the top of the sensors here on the shoulders. And I think that's it. I don't remember any other ones on the body. You might notice that the side pieces on the legs aren't there because you have to put the missiles there later. And I will show that when I show the accessories, but as it is still a nice kit, and I do prefer it with the green instead of the pink. Even though it has new clear pieces, the articulation is the same. Head goes up and down, forward and back, rotates, goes up and down at the shoulder, a little forward and back, rotates, goes out, rotates below the shoulder, one joint at the elbow. You got a, it does kind of rotate here because there's some give below the elbow. You got a ball jointed wrist. You got a ball jointed stomach and swivel waist. Front skirts are ball jointed. You can separate them. Hinge side skirts. The legs will go forward and backwards, separate from the waist, and they'll move forward. Not much back. Out some. A little bit of a double jointed knee, once again. That's what you get with the lower joint. And then the ankle armor, or the ankle articulation, the flap here can move some. Yeah, that's about it. It would be nice if the ankles could move more, but it is limited because of how they made it. So you kind of have to deal with that, but it's not too bad. You can still get some nice poses, nothing extreme, but articulation is still alright. Now, of course, if you buy the full armor Unicorn, you're buying it for all the weapons it comes with. And it does have the two beam sabers on the back, and the ones on the arms, which you can flip out with some friction to get them out. And it does come with two clear pink beams, which just plug in right like that. These are the lighter pink. So you got those. Got the... there's the shield, just like the other one. Has a rotating connector, so it clips right into the holes on the arm. And if you want, you can take it out and use the peg here and store it on the backpack if you want. Also have, give you a stand there. We've got the beam magnum, has a little sticker for the scope, movable handle here. I have the trigger finger hand on, which has a peg, so it's a little more secure here. And just swap it out like that. Very easy, just like the other one. And it does have a little connector, so you can peg it on the back, just like the shield. But keep it in the hand for now. And that is pretty much what the other one had, the original Unicorn had. Oh, it also has the extra ammo clip, which you can peg onto the back skirt. A little hole. And maybe I'll do it on this side. There we go. A little easier. So that's the normal stuff for the Unicorn, but now we have all the other stuff. First off, we have 3 extra shields. Yes, that's right. This shield isn't actually used with the beam gatling guns. Now you could, if you want to use this peg, because it just, if I can get these off. Oops. It just pegs in like that, so you don't want to like wiggle it off, like rotate it any, because it's just a simple peg, flat peg, not a round one. So you might accidentally break it if you yank it too hard. And these clip over the same parts that the connector for the shield went over. Now, it tells you on the instructions to take out the beam saber, which kind of compresses this part more, but I find you just have to kind of stretch it a little bit. Just move it around and then it'll clip on it. I don't find it a big deal. Until it breaks, I guess, then I find it a big deal. So you got the beam Gatling guns, which have stickers for the scopes, which move. And then you simply peg the shield onto it. Right like that. And so let's take the other one. We'll peg it onto. Maybe. There we go. Like that. And then you have the other one, which is, it has the clips here that we put on the arm. Will fit over the new connection for the backpack. So I don't think it actually works like this. You could have the shield, you know, like here, the normal shield, but with the actual machine gun, I don't think you could fit it on, not like with the SD. Maybe there's something you could modify that I'm not thinking of. As far as I know, you can't. And he falls over. But that's okay, because we have this, the connector for all the back stuff. So you just flip that down, slide it underneath the bottom of the backpack, and then this goes into that hole. And now, you can connect this. Now, you could connect it like, you could try to connect it like this. It doesn't seem to really want to work. You might be able to force it in as it is right now. But once you put the fuel tanks on, I really couldn't find a way to get it in without possibly breaking these pieces. So what you are supposed to do, if I can unpeg this without breaking it, is take this, which is a compact version from the unicorn mode. And it does come with a kit. And you just use the connector pieces from the other shield. And then peg it on there. And then you have enough space to actually peg this in to the back, like that. Kind of annoying, but then again, why would this be open when it just is sitting here only when it's out, pretty much? Then we have the missiles on the legs, which it did use. So you just peg them into the two holes. The connection point is really down here. I find this one doesn't really do anything. It's the bottom part that you plug in like that. Right, and then we can connect the bazookas, which have a peg on either side, so it can be held in the hand. Not too bad. You got the missiles on here, and then the bigger ones right here, which I'm pretty sure I never got to use. And kind of like the SD version, you have some holes here to fit into the peg in here, just like that. And same thing on the other side. Oh, and they also have stickers for the scopes on the bazookas. A little hard to see. Right like that. Oops, that did not work. And I always have one of these. I think the unicorn had the same problem, the unicorn mode. One of these fall out. And it's always annoying. Alright, let's see. Right, there we go. And of course, you have to have the giant fuel tanks, which have a little stand you feed through here. Got the thrusters there, two stickers to wrap around the bottom. And these just peg right into these holes. Right like that. And like that. So now we have the full armor Unicorn Gundam with all of its accessories. And it is pretty big now. And takes up a whole bunch of space. Pretty much 3 mobile suit space on a shelf. Because it's so massive. With those fuel tanks. Which is why I'm definitely going to be taking these off and putting them in a bin. And same thing with the unicorn mode, just so I can actually display other mobile suits on the shelf. Because it's so much. So I'm just going to take those off for now, because it'll be easier to continue. Now you've also got something extra, because that would be normal. That's what the other unicorn came with, the unicorn mode full armor. But this one comes with 3 stands. If I can find the other one. Right there. So you get 3 stands. And they have little connectors on the top. You don't have to have them on there, but they're there. And they have to go in a certain way. And those are for the beam shield Gatling guns, which it basically just goes into this part here, which is pegging the shield into the Gatling gun. Like that. So we can do that with the other shields. It's always easier to take them off the arms and put them on. So put that there. Now the last one, I'm obviously going to have to get rid of this shield. And the back's a little harder, just because it's got the, if it didn't have the bazookas, it would probably be easier, but whatever. Now I'm going to get the other, this is the third shield that was molded just like these two. And just plug it in, plop it on. It's interesting, I find that they actually made a connector adapter for the top. Well, I kind of understand. I'll explain. So now you have 3 funnels, which is in the 7th episode, they were classified as funnels on Full Frontal's display. It said funnel, so they are funnels. So you have them flying around like this, which is pretty cool. I like it. If you're doing a display or a diorama, it's pretty good. But there's something else, and I actually really like this, and it's from the show. And for that, oh, that stayed on there. Well, I actually need to take that off. The one time it actually stayed on, that's weird. There we go. Okay, so we don't need these little adapters anymore. And we don't need 2 of the stands, we just need 1. And we're going to use this piece. Now if you've seen the OVA, you know what I'm going to do here. So we're going to take the stand. Actually, I think we do need the adapters. I am dumb. But that's okay. Because they also have a round peg that has to be a certain way, which means you can't screw this up. Well, watch me do it anyways. Alright, so we got the one shield there, and then, well, I guess we better get those connectors. So you get that one, that's the right connector. Then we got that one there, and this one right down here. And now just have to connect them. They do overlap, so it is a little bit finicky. You have to kind of make sure they're not breaking anything, like, because this part is going to have to go underneath like that. It's just the way it was designed, pretty much. Where's the other shield? There it is. And this is going to be the tricky one, I think, because if you look this, I can't remember. See, I said I could mess it up, and I think I am. Let me take that one off. We'll try this one first. Okay, so that goes like that. That looks right. So I'll put that there. Okay. Yeah, and then this one. Oops, I lost a connector. This one, I think goes like, I don't know, like this? Yeah, that's right. There it is. The shield mode, the beam shield mode, basically just stops any attack. And the cool thing is, it'll rotate, just like it did in the show. And I really like this action feature. I don't know if it was intended, but the fact that they made it a round peg, and all these other pegs on here are round with a one flat side like this one, but this one's completely round. I'm assuming they did it for doing this, which I really like. I think it's really cool. I like it, because it was used a lot in the fight scenes. So those are the accessories. That's a lot of accessories, and I think this is my favorite, being able to display the shields like this. I really like it. So yeah, those are the accessories. Pretty cool. Okay, I just wanted to get the full armor back to the full armor mode, so we can compare it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. The full armor destroy with the full armor unicorn. And obviously, quite the height difference because one is unicorn, one is destroy mode. But they're both quite as long. Quite as long? Yeah, sure. You can see, yeah, just because bazookas are higher up now, so they're even higher. Yeah, this thing is pretty tall now. And let's go with a mobile suit that's not quite as insane. The Wing Zero. So yeah, this thing has gotten pretty large. So that is the high-grade full armor unicorn Gundam destroy mode, and I like it. I do. But if you're gonna display it, unless you've got the space, these fuel tanks are just taking up a lot of real estate. And that might be a deterrent for people, because it is a pricey model, because of all the stuff it has. It warrants the price, but it is expensive, especially like compared to the original. And it will take up a lot of space unless you want to leave it without the fuel tanks, which might be a factor for buying it. Maybe that's why you want it. I don't know. But I do like it, and I do think it is worth a purchase if you like how it looks. And the green Sego frame. So that's about it, and I'll see you at the next review.